Hey guys, Anthony here from XXRC Garage, and going over all the mods. So I found this cyber orange body, and I had to have it. This is nothing that comes stock, so you have to get this one after the fact. So I did. And then, of course, I had to get a light kit for it as well. And then you see bar lights on top. That is from an SCX10 roof rack that comes with the bar light that you can get. And because I didn't want to drill holes, well, I did have a drill hole for the wire, but I went through the black body just in case. I didn't want to do the cyber orange area. And the reason I did that is because you can always buy a replacement rooftop for this. If I decide I don't want to do this anymore, I could just buy the rooftop. But anyway, got this roof rack with the light bar. And of course, I also put a stock spare tire back here, which is not going to match as soon as my other tires and wheels come in. I also put some graphics on the side, says Badlands, and windshield banner that says Bronco. Not that it doesn't say Bronco here, but I wanted something there. Anyway, so that's everything outside. Let's go ahead and take the body off. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this and turn off my radio. So what's next is certain things, and I was trying to see if I had something that I can use for a little bit more lighting here. Anyway, I'll pick it up and point at you. So anyway, let's go back to lighting, talking about lighting. So what I did is I got a splitter, which means it's got two females, one male. So one male will plug into here, two females will hook up. So my bar lights and my body lights will hook up together, and I zip tied them all in here tight. Not the perfect thing in the world, but at least they're not poking up through the windshield yet. So that's what I did with that. All right, now we're gonna put the body aside. So the other thing I did to this thing is I got the low range transmission motor combo. I did take it apart, and there is bearings inside this. So that means you don't have to buy the bearing kit for the transmission because it is already in there. So I went ahead and greased it. I used some synthetic grease. I had some from a Vanquish that I had. So I took care of that. And I also changed out the servo. This is the stock servo. This is the number to the all metal gear servo right here, and you notice it's black. But so I got that and I installed that. The next thing I did was the aluminum shocks and so forth. Now I didn't get the brass caps for this, for the shock springs. Didn't do that yet, but that is so far done. And then let's flip it over. And I also got the Traxxas steering arm and metal servo horn. So that's been in place. And then here, we did the brass C-hub, and also the turning hub is all brass. And I did put the seal bearing kit in here, and so that's been installed. And it's also put the metal gears in the differentials. And I also got Endura high clearance stainless steel links. So it comes with 4 links. I did that. And I also changed out the drive shafts. These are metal drive shafts, so they don't have that pin issue that people have been having. I do find them a little wobbly, and you know, but so far they're okay. I'm sure they'll probably break, and if they do, I'll put my stock ones back on. but for now. And also I did put grease in where all the bearings go, and also greased the shafts on the drive shafts. So I did all that. What else did I do to this thing? I believe that's everything I've done to this so far. You know, waiting to see how the motor issue's coming out, and hopefully I would like to change this motor out. And the only reason that is because with the low gears, she's really slow. But I've heard with the brushless one that you can do that. I also want to get the conversion wire that plugs into here and then turns into like the regular oh my gosh, brain dead here. You know, it converts so you can use other batteries, basically. Balance cord, that's it. So either going to do that, or B, I will need it in reverse where I can use this battery on something else. But, you know, I'm also waiting for Bauhaus to come out with batteries for this too. But if I can get the brushless motor and ESC and radio receiver, then I will be changing out my radio and use my Spectrum and so forth. The only downfall to the whole thing is I'm not sure how the light kit's going to work with all this change. But I mean, if the brake lights don't work and the backup lights don't, I don't care, as long as I can they'll still light up. That's the key. But other than that, try to think what else I have on the agenda for this thing. So in my little bucket list I do have the aluminum transmission housing and skid plate saved in my shopping cart wish list. I have, what else do I have? I have, trying to think what else did I put in there. I also have another set of tires and wheels, but I have wheels and tires coming for this now. And trying to think what else there is on that little wish list. I mean, some of my wish list too is for my other truck that's stock. Because when this thing comes stock, obviously it comes with the blue plastic gear servo. These are all plastic. The drive shafts are plastic. All the gears in here are plastic. There's no bearings, there's just bushings. All this is plastic servo horn. I mean, for the scale size, it's not bad for it, but you know, playing with RCs I've been for many years, you know, I just can't leave things well enough alone. And oh yeah, and so is the shocks. Now the shocks will be oil filled, but they're plastic. Trying to think what else there is. I did have the trailer hitch on here for the trailer, but I took it off because this is going to be more the crawler. I'll probably put that on one of my other trucks and make that more of a trail truck. I feel like I'm forgetting something else here. I think that's everything I've done to this. Eventually I will be getting the metal diff covers, but the only reason I left them alone is because I don't want anything to prevent me from sliding when I crawl up on stuff. So I think that is it. So anyway, what I'll be doing is putting some links in here for you. Some of the things maybe from Amazon. The other ones that are Traxxas, I'll look them up on Traxxas website and I'll put that in there too. Unless I'm showing you like the part number here. There's a few things that I think I have that I don't have the part number for. But anyway, I hope you like this video. Please like and share. Because when I got sick with cancer and I didn't do videos for a while, my YouTube went downhill like a rock. and I'm still trying to build it back up. I mean, if you look at my past videos, you'll say 1,500, 2,000 views. And I'm lucky now to get 150, 200 views. But anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, have fun with RCs.